as of this recording, Joker in its second weekend has reached $544 million worldwide in a little over a week of release. And it still has a lot, lot of money left to go because this is only its second weekend and it only had a 43% drop from previous weekend. So there's a good chance it's going to cross the 700 million mark. And if it crosses 700 million, Joker, along with Aquaman, which released in December 2018, those will be Warner Brothers' two most successful movies within the past 12 months, from between today and between this October and last December when Aquaman came out. Because Aquaman made 1.143 billion, I think, and Joker, if it passes 700 million, it'll have made more money than It Chapter 1. So that'll make Joker and Aquaman Warner Brothers' most successful movies financially. And also, what they have in common is they're both DC movies. And what I think this means is that DC is, I think now, Warner Brothers' most valuable IP in terms of the ones that's making the most money right now. I mean, Warner Brothers owns Harry Potter. They own It and like a lot of those James Wan horror movies, kind of their horror vertical. And the Fantastic Beasts is Harry Potter. Oh, and Godzilla. So I think those are that I can think of. Godzilla, the Harry Potter Wizarding World, and DC, and, horror, whatever falls under Warner Brothers miscellaneous, like the Conjuring universe and stuff. Those are Warner Brothers' big, franchise IPs. And DC is the one that has delivered, at least within the past year, their two most successful movies of all their franchises. So I think this means that we're going to be seeing DC movies for some time to come. I mean, Joker's probably going to cross 700 million if it only made 544 million after about a week. So, that'll be the two DC movies will be the one that have given Warner Brothers its biggest, financial wins in the past year. And it'll be interesting to see where they go forward with DC because Aquaman and Joker pretty much represent two opposite sides of the spectrum for DC movies, right? Aquaman, a lot of people think is one of the lighter, more fun DC movies, whereas Joker is the darkest DC movie we've had. And they kind of represent the two paths forward DC can take. There's a lot of people who want all or most DC movies to be really dark, and there are others who want them to be open to a more, I guess, Marvel-esque approach or a more fun approach, which is what Aquaman did. Although I don't think Aquaman, even though it was close to being like a Marvel movie, I don't think it was completely like Marvel because it wasn't quite as silly as Marvel movies are in terms of all the jokes and stuff and the comedy. So I do think that Aquaman, even though it was similar to Marvel in terms of story beats and plot construction, I don't think I would go as far to say as it was a Marvel movie per se, just like one, because it wasn't quite as silly. Marvel movies can be almost like sitcoms sometimes. Aquaman was never like that. So we'll see what approach Warner Brothers takes with their DC movies. Will they try to lean more in the Joker direction with their movies going forward to make them a lot more serious and dark? Or will they be open to more of an Aquaman approach? I have a feeling that they'll do kind of the same thing they've always been doing. They'll just mix it up and have different tones for different movies. I don't think Warner Brothers going forward will be all dark like Joker because they want to make more movies like Aquaman, right? And Aquaman's not like Joker at all, but they're not all going to be like Aquaman because Joker is different from Aquaman and that's making all kinds of money and could probably get into the Oscars race. So I think DC will continue to mix it up. They'll take whatever character or storyline, is for the movie and pick the tone that fits the character or the story they want to tell. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel because I appreciate your viewership and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.